Hello everybody, welcome. I'm just poking around until Rai says we're ready to do something. I figured it's probably going to be crafting tonight, but other things are still on the docket, so it's not a guarantee. Hopefully everyone has had a nice day today. I've been mostly just kind of semi-floating. I do now officially have all my classes at 100. Hey, that was a lot of work. No, showing off is when I show up with the mount. Speaking of which... yeah, I actually got 3... achievements. A Life of Adventure. Obtained the achievement of Mastering War 6 and Mastering Magic 6. And that gives me the new mount. Woohoo! I will have to pop outside. You're still in Tuliolao. Why not head that direction? Slowly but surely. So how'd the game go with your dad? Oops. Uh-oh, says they don't hear Rindis. Give me a second. Let's see if we can fix this. Talk for a second. Why is this not... oh, is it because I have to... now go ahead and talk. Yeah, it's... there you go. There we go. That was being stupid. I'm sorry, you'll have to start over. Thank you for the heads up, Doodles.
Yes. Hey Doodles, hi Urka. Yeah, I was just saying that we did finish our Stellaris game tonight. Came in second behind the AI Fallen Empire. Getting ahead of a Fallen Empire isn't too hard by the end of the game, but actually this was an awakened empire, and they occupied a lot of what used to be my space thanks to the end-game crisis.
Oops.
Yeah, I was not ready to take them on. So we've actually managed to just barely start a new game, which we probably won't have time to finish, but we'll get a good amount done on a lot of the fun parts, because the next patch isn't due until May. On the other hand, it's going to be big. It's patch 4.0, and yeah, they're redoing a whole bunch of stuff.
Almost as much as they're
Is-
redoing here?
Maybe. Actually, yeah. Their current population district model is going away. The entire trade system is going away. Both of these are largely because they are actually performance sinks, especially late game.
Where is my new mount? Or have I used it yet? No, I have not used it. Yeah, I get the Outrunner identification key.
Ooh.
A thin
Fancy.
rectangular piece of what appears to be electrope. Place it near your Outrunner and it will magically bring the machine to life.
This for getting everything to 100?
Yes. Outrunner.
Let's see.
Summon forth your Outrunner, a rotund machine built by Alexandrians. Oh god, it has a bunch of uses. A general purpose machine, the Outrunner can perform a wide variety of tasks from the maintenance of facilities and devices to the elimination of dangerous creatures. Its design incorporates a monitor which displays comical expressions in lieu of a face, and that might be more approachable to the public.
Yeah.
And there he is. My Outrunner.
Okay then.
And he has 4 different uses. Cry,
Probably expressions. Yep.
mad, zoning out, and happy. Oh jeez.
Okay then.
Let's see which music it plays. Give me a second.
Mm. Yes, you don't automatically find out.
Not generic, Endwalker mount music.
You mean Contrail?
No, this piece came in with Endwalker.
Okay, I'm not hearing it. Because, of course, I'm not listening in on the...
This is just silly.
Yes! Clapping hands and everything. Well, in somewhat sad news, news of the day,
Uh-huh.
Ernest Gary Gygax Jr., better known as Ernie, passed away today.
Oh dear.
Yeah.
Now, which of the Gygax siblings was this? Because there
This
were
would
the
be
good,
the oldest son.
there were the
And
good
yeah,
siblings.
I don't know
and
which one is which. I mean, I knew at one point and then lost track, and I haven't found anything saying who it was who went off the deep end.
Yeah.
I think that might have been Luke, but I'm not sure. Certainly, none of them did anything bad enough to cause mass shunning the way the son of Bloodchaw and Judge's Guild did. But he passed away. Of course, he was involved from the beginning. He basically helped playtest D&D. One of his characters was Tensor, as in Tensor's floating disc.
Right. We're all getting older.
Yeah, especially since he was probably only a few years older than me.
Yeah.
My dad's, I haven't looked it up, my dad's guess is that he'd probably be about 5 years older than me.
Mm.
Should put him into like the 8 to 10 range when D&D was getting playtested.
Yep. Yeah, we lost
The perfect age.
Gene Hackman this week.
Yes.
There's a lot of questions around that one. Hoo, 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 hoo.
Yeah. There's, the reports are that there's no immediate signs of foul play, but things are weird enough that they're going, yeah, we need to look into it.
Yeah, because it wasn't just Gene Hackman. It was his current wife and their dog.
Yes.
And they had actually apparently been dead for a few days.
Yeah.
So it's like, okay, what happened here?
Okay, so, the default plan is crafting.
I mean, I got my piece, didn't I? Yeah, I think
I don't know.
I got the
I meant to ask you about that.
Because the only thing I have left is the head.
Right, you did.
So
Okay, yeah. So we're both in trouble next week.
yeah.
So probably start with custom deliveries.
Well, we need to get your XP up, so
Exactly. Okay. L2 and Kaishir.
see what I got here. L2 and Kaishir, so we're pretty much the same.
Amazing
on that
how often we are at least a near match. It's definitely not a complete match. I do not have the gathering on L2, but close enough, especially for what we're doing. And it'll be great to visit L2 again. It's been
but going from sunny tropics to effectively German winters.
Yeah.
We got a road to travel. Let's travel it.
Mm-hmm.
As boring as that may be.
It was kind of interesting looking at Gene Hackman and going, yeah, long list of movies, most of which I've heard of, and I've seen 2.
And those 2 being?
Superman and Unforgiven. Note, I have not seen Superman 2. Admittedly, I did see both of them in the theater. I'm not sure I've seen either of them since.
Well, let's be honest. We have not been to the theater in a long, long time. Kind of hard to go to the theater when the home theater experience is a little more pleasant.
Yeah.
Though people would laugh at how small our screen is nowadays.
Yeah, I saw he was in those. I haven't seen him. Hmm.
Turn that off because I like having the zone music.
But Chocobo music.
I know, but local area tunes. We all have our preferences. I will say,
Still disappointing Urza.
one of the things I am kind of sad about. There are kind of annoying workarounds, but yeah. When WoW released, at its release, it had the ability to hook into iTunes. And instead of playing the current soundtrack, it would play whatever you wanted in iTunes as part of the game engine.
I don't remember that.
Yeah.
I'm sure I never would have done it. Of course, I never really used iTunes at home. When I was using it, that was all at work.
This was pointed out to be by Chris Kreutzmann.
Of course.
A friend of ours. If you open the page, it would say Apple Early Adopter, and they would have his picture there. He was all Apple all the time, and he actually worked there until his retirement.
Sounds right, yes.
So, yeah, of course he would know about the iTunes plugin, but it'd be nice for it to go, what's your music player? We'll just hook this into the game.
Yes. I'll note that Walkup is actually hooking into Discord for you.
It does slightly. It'll hook in and give proper messages of what I'm playing and what I'm listening to, but I've seen other Discords have it, so it must have something. We might have to go hunting for an extra plugin. But they'd have a thing called the music channel that would hook into a player, and then people could request songs for that channel.
Yes.
And I'm wondering if Walkup could do that, but I haven't seen any.
Given the rest of it, it seems likely.
So far, my opinion of Walkup is generally good. The problem is I keep running across bugs, which does make sense. It is in beta. It's not a official full release. And some of the bugs I've encountered is like, oh, that's in the current public or private test build. Okay, I can wait.
Yeah. That does remind me I need to get the next album onto the music server.
But most people just go straight to Spotify now. We're old school. We have music servers with music and actual physical discs that haven't delaminated.
Yes. Yeah, there's been a long-term project to get all our CDs onto the music server, which I haven't
Just a second.
ever been that focused on, and then I halted it for a while because our
Okay, it's that
NAS
thingamabobber.
drive was so full. Now that it's not, I've actually been making some good progress lately.
I am worried about the NAS drive and the fact that it's taking so long to spool up when you make an initial connection with it. I've been even running into problems with it.
Oh, sure.
things to
Definitely
keep in
not
mind.
fast response drives.
I guess we're too spoiled on SSDs, aren't we?
Some of that, and the previous drives were faster response. But like I said, you'll be happy, because the next one up is Mortal Kombat.
Mortal Kombat! Dun, 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 dun,
Yes. Yes.
Or should that be Mortal Wombat?
A movie far better than anyone ever expected.
Unfortunately, all the rest just didn't have the same
Stupid,
campy
The
charm.
sequel lived down to the expectations of the first movie.
Yes! Yes, it did! It totally did! That movie had no right to be that fun. But it was. I mean, it was a total unabashed ripoff of Enter the Dragon, but hey. What
I'll
else?
have to take your word for that. I haven't seen it.
Should probably look it up on Netflix and see if they have it as part of their campy kung fu section. Enter the Dragon was not a bad movie. You can totally see Mortal Kombat ripping it off. It was unfortunately one of Bruce Lee's last films. We want the firmament, I believe.
Yes. Priam, I'm guessing, is going to be the new apartment area?
Housing district.
Yeah. Yes, so you were commenting. I don't think she'd object.
Mm-hmm.
Luna.
Yeah. Art is always good. Dwagons are always good too. Hi, Dwagons. Hello, L-Tool. What do you want this week? Have you seen? The firmament is positively brimming with dragons. Oh, there is so much and more I must teach them. I can't expect every one of them to adjust as well as I have. That is very true. Printing essentials. And the vendor was down this way.
Yes. There's been longer treks to the vendor, but this is not one of the short ones.
No. Hello, merchant script vendor. We want printing essentials.
Printing component materials. Should be 1 each.
Okay. Custom deliveries.
Yep.
L-Tool.
What level is this considered?
I think it's considered 70?
75.
Aha.
That's why Trained Eye isn't going off.
Not quite 10 levels?
6. I'm at 81. If I was at 85, we wouldn't need to do this first.
Yeah, lots of balloons around here. This is basically a big celebration for action. If you go through some of the VODs I have up, we actually do the whole thing at the time, and I'm hoping that Cosmic Exploration will kind of do the same thing, or similar, where it was everyone in the server gathering together to help build this district as part of the rebuilding of Ishgard after the Dragonsong War.
Yeah, they did a really nice job with this one.
The main problem it had is they built in a small competition among the crafters to get prestige titles. And people were literally making themselves sick trying to keep up with the workload to stay on top. And botting was heavily used to the point where a couple of the people who were in the top spots kept getting disqualified by Square Enix because of signs of botting. It was not pretty.
That part wasn't.
So, but yeah, when this district originally showed up, it was basically just an empty floor plan, and we helped build all the different sections, cleared rubble, and actually constructed this whole thing over the course of the post-patch, or the post-expansion cycle.
Yeah. Yeah, in general, competitive spirits aside, it was really good. We're hoping they do something like it again then.
And that's what Cosmic Exploration is looking to be like.
Don't know that one.
That's coming in 7.2. At the same time, they released the Next Exploration Zone, which I'm not looking forward to. I know a lot of people are like, yeah, this is the content we need. And I'm like, they need something. I don't think that is it. It will include story. We will probably skip it. Yeah, they're slowly coming together and working through their pains. But thousands of years at war does not help.
1,000. Okay.
Actually, if anything, this game is slightly unrealistic about how people get along together after a thousand years at war.
I'll take it. Okay, L2. Let's see how many of these I can turn in. Maybe one. Oh dear.
Where's the script vendor here?
We were just at him.
I didn't think there was a script vendor.
No, 2,000.
Down there.
It was the same person.
Oh.
It was the script and something vendor. Okay, actually I'm at 2,000. So I can now.
Merchant and script trader. Okay, yes she is.
I noted that when I saw her. sitting on my last turn in.
Okay, I have not turned any in yet. I
Yeah.
had to go spin vendor script.
Yeah.
I think part of the healing process is that at least the heads of state want this to work.
Mhm.
And Eltul is precious.
Yes, he's so great.
She! This is a little
She, that's
female. Of course, male and female are kind of fuzzy when it comes to dragons.
And here I come to scales. Yes, she is.
You never fail to impress. In fact, from the way Master Arvid speaks of your work, I wouldn't be surprised if he asked you to become your pupil for a spell. Truth be told, I'd have more than half a mind to join him. You flatter me. Of course, I realize you have other heroic matters to attend to, so we shall have to be content with your some passing contributions. Hope the Long is most taken with your expert craftsmanship. Hardly a bell goes by without him asking when will next return with a delivery. Eltul! I'm sure he has no intention of hearing such stories. There's no need to be so bashful. I'm simply engaging in what your kind's favorite activity. Gossip! Now, how else would you suggest I fit in here? Yeah, dragons officially are kind of unisexed.
Okay. And that got me 282 and most of the way through it, but not all the way.
By the way,
What was
if
the other
anyone is interested, down here you see a pair of pianos on stage. That's actually a mini game,
Oh, yes.
a rhythm mini game that is permanently here.
So let's see, what was our other one?
I think it was Adkrog?
Kaishir.
Ah, Kaishir. So we need to head to Yulmore.
Mm-hmm. I like the theme here.
Yes, it's a great take on the Ishgard theme.
Huh. I have to admit, I can't recognize it as such.
Yeah, it's kind of a lighter, peppier version of the main Ishgard theme. Which makes sense. I mean, it is Ishgard. So.
Mhm.
So, off to... Oh! I'm going to take a slight sidetrack.
Uh-huh.
I want to swing by and grab something out of my armoire.
Okay. Out of the armoire.
Out of the armoire. So, give me a moment. Also, Little Ladies' Day is about to start if it hasn't already. And of course, the Moogle Tome event has.
Next week. Starts next week.
Okay, where?
This is like March 3rd,
it's actually
which would be Monday.
Surprise, surprise. This is actually in the Armoire and not just the Glamour chest.
Hmm.
And because it's in the Armoire, I don't have to spin prism stones to take it out and put it back in. Okay.
Okay.
Off to Yulmore. I do have glamour prisms on me, yes. Oh yeah, I've got glamour prisms. That's quite the stack.
Okay.
At one point, I just kind of said, oh, to the seven hells with it, and, like, made 999 of them.
Yeah.
And I'm down to 191 of them.
Ooh.
Tells you something. And I'm not nearly as bad as some people.
No.
Ooh. Of which I do need to re-dye this, my crafting gear. Crafting and gathering. Thayrin, after all, is in a state of mourning, as I am too.
Yeah.
And there be the Crystal Tower. And from here you can actually see the walls in the front gate, which you didn't used to be able to. Actually, we went through the wrong door. I'm sorry.
I was just realizing that this was unlikely to go where we wanted.
Well, since we're here, I can do this.
Uh-oh. Hi, Gigas. They're ignoring me.
Probably for the best.
For them.
actually... Of course, I don't have any terebinth on me, so... Oh well. It will stay as it is. At least the arms are less obnoxious as black than yellow.
Yeah,
We need to talk to this boatman here. Hmm?
Mm-hmm. I'm so going to have to do something to glamour that.
At this rate, you're probably going to pass it by.
I hope so. I'll probably put something even more obnoxious on the next one.
Is possible. Thud. Yeah, it's... The worst part is the arms. They do nothing.
Yeah.
They're just there for show, which makes it worse. Okay, the yellow of the shoes has to go. Yeah, that's better looking. Take it to Ilmore, please.
Now we want the outer ring to get to him.
Yeah.
And double check what he wants.
Yeah.
Ooh, yes.
Actually, we can look it up. It's in the timer chart.
Really?
Yeah, if you go to the timer chart, custom deliveries, and you click on like Kaishir, Beehive souvenirs.
Oh. Wow. How convenient and non-immersive.
Or at least from me, he wants Beehive souvenirs.
Yeah, it's
we
the
could
same.
be different.
If it's the bonus, it's always the top one.
No, it's not always the top one.
For the bonus, it should be.
Not always. Typically it is, but not always. You have to look.
Let's see. What's that? Really? Ellie is just the next thing down. Okay.
Okay, I'm complete.
Yeah, what level is this?
73.
I'm just off. I was definitely a bit surprised I was not getting trained eye.
Sorry?
Eh. And I will definitely need to go shopping when I'm done with them. I.e. before I turn in.
There. Proper black on black on black on black.
Someone does not agree with you.
Hmm?
Yeah, he's in the same outfit, but he hasn't tied it. Okay, now where's the seals vendor? Script exchange.
Over there.
What kind of materia would you like to request?
Whichever. I've been getting a lot of CP, but now I'm swimming in CP, so...
Yeah. Where are you? There you are. Okay, let's go level me.
This will level you?
Oh yes, that crafting nearly did.
That's good. That is good.
Like 150k to go.
Hey, Cashier.
Pleasant evening to you, madam. Sir? How did that sound? I'm trying to brush up on my manners. Gotta make a good impression, you know?
We know. We know.
I've been scratching my head trying to come up with a decent souvenir for the folks from the Crystarium. You got an eye for quality, so I trust your judgment more than my own. Ooh, look at that. It's almost a shame to give it away for free, though. Maybe we should start flogging these on the side.
And there's your ding! I knew I was right asking you for help. You've got a real eye for quality and the skill to match. Still, I expect we'll both
Ding.
be kept busy in the days to come. That's your second ding?
Yeah, third of the night.
Nice. And Kaishir, you're gonna wear
Like
something
81 to
better
84.
than what you're wearing right now.
Oh dear. What are you doing to the poor guy? Ah, that's what you're off for.
The hat just makes it. There. Now he looks like he properly should work at the Beehive.
Okay.
So, where do we want to chill
Sit
for
down
the
at
evening?
bar?
We could go to the bar here, but we've actually got enough time. We can head to the Wandering Staircase instead.
Up to you.
I actually prefer
You're
the
both
Wandering
good.
Staircase. A little more homey. But yeah, I finally finished with leveling everything to 100. That means now if I choose, I can go into either Heaven on High or Eureka Orthos or Palace of the Dead. Guilt-free that I haven't leveled everything. Or I can start working on one of the alts.
Yeah. I've got a little ways yet. Other things to get back to a little bit. Machinist is 99.
It's so close and yet so far.
See if we can squeeze in a run or something tomorrow.
Okay, we can do that, or we can try something now, or unless you want to go to bed early.
You mean on time?
Well, that is early.
Ah, that's how this works.
So I've opened my Fanfic from Hell file again.
Okay.
And I meant to be writing in it, but I keep reading my own stuff.
Yeah, that's how it works.
I need to tie it down better. Hey, Mitach. Oops, that's the wrong seat.
I was kind of wondering.
I was aiming for this seat, and suddenly I scoot across and sit on the far one. It's like, nani? So we have a little time. We can chill
Bull
here.
came out and attacked you.
Yeah. They did announce the next live letter, which will be on the 7th. That'll be the part 2 of the live letter. I'm really, really, really hoping they announce, because they've been teasing it for some time, the TARDIS interiors for housing.
Hmm.
So if that happens, I'm probably going to get all hands on deck to try and manage all the stuff because I have no room in the storage
Oh, yeah.
to update it, because
And I'm not much better.
I am definitely going to TARDIS the shit out of the sweet shop. The main floor is still going to be a sweet shop. I'm trying to decide what to do with the other 2 floors. Maybe the top floor being one side is your bedroom, one side is mine, kind of like how we've got the lower stuff currently.
Right.
Under the sweet shop, and then maybe downstairs is like a meditation area. I am not doing a dance floor.
No.
I'm totally not doing something like that. We want a more peaceful, relaxo zone that we can chat and chill in.
And live in.
Unfortunately, I can't exactly do it, but doing like a big, huge home theater system. FF14 and chill. I am also not doing a hookah lounge.
No.
But yeah, expanding the sweet shop's going to be awesome. Oh, we could do that upstairs as part of the sweet shop, but that'll take a little more trick to build out because they don't have anything quote-unquote ice cream related short of the parfait that's bigger than Rylea's head. You're thinking about that parfait now, aren't you? Oh man. Dang it, now I want a green tea heaven.
You're out of luck.
Yeah, my favorite dessert over at Ringer Hut for decades was their green tea heaven, which was handmade green tea ice cream, green tea pudding, all done in a layered parfait. It was just scrumptious. Unfortunately, there is no Ringer Hut on the mainland anymore. I have to go to Hawaii to go to a Ringer Hut.
Or Japan.
Or Japan. But man, there's a lot in Hawaii, actually. They kind of expanded in Hawaii. But the one here closed. I mean, it was replaced with a really awesome udon restaurant, so I'm not too horribly broke up.
I miss Ringer Hut.
Yeah, we both miss Ringer Hut. It wasn't like our Panera being replaced by Dave's Hot Wings. That was a total downgrade. We should check to see about what used to be Rubio's is being switched over to be a Cajun seafood, which is like, okay, that will be interesting. I don't know how expensive or cheap that's going to be. I'm worried about how hot it's going to be because I have no heat tolerance whatsoever. And unfortunately, one of the big trends in our neck of the woods is hot everything. It's like, yeah, it's an interesting flavor, but I can't take it because it's too spicy, and there's something in a lot of the hot stuff that I'm allergic to. So it's like, not helpful. With that said, there looks to be a new teriyaki place going in, so...
Yes, that has me
hopeful, but I'm kind of a little worried about the name. Because it's very white bread. And we have a huge Asian population around here. All different kinds. And all different qualities. It's like... We've got a deep-rooted Asian population of Japanese, several different Chinese, Taiwanese, Korean... And you chose the name Teriyaki Madness.
Yeah.
We shall see. We shall see. I mean,
that still kind of beats Karate Chicken.
Oh God, yeah. What were you thinking? Oh, one of the tea places I go to, they recently added some appetizers to the mix, and one of them was effectively a form of chicken nuggets. It was, if you look at the pictures, it's definitely karage chicken, but they called it karate chicken. It's like, why? That is so white bread. Why? mean, I'm like the whitest bread person I know, and I'm just looking at this going, I refuse to order this just on ethnic principles. Well, it doesn't help that I've actually had really good karaage chicken, and I miss it deeply.
Yeah.
Though I was kind of sad to see when we walked by to Trader Joe's yesterday, the halal guys had like no one in there, but Chipotle had several people at different tables. Maybe we should start poking our heads into halal guys just to try and give them a little support.
Maybe.
Just thinking of possibilities and how to support
yes.
our local neighbors and their food endeavors, because we live in the Bay Area. The Bay Area is all about food and the variety of it. And damn it, these are our neighbors. We need to help them and help ourselves in the process. That is possible, Orca. I mean, there is something to be said with going full weeb. Or would that be pseudo-weeb? I mean, they could go for the full weeb cringe. Who knows? Hello, Octi! Just in time for us to call it for the evening.
Yes. Timing.
Yeah, it's all about timing. With that said, we really should call it an evening because Rye's about to turn into a pumpkin.
Poof.
At least it's better than turning into a snowman. That's kind of cold.
I can do it.
Not in the Wandering Staircase, you aren't!
No. Only permitted outside city limits.
Yeah. Well, thank you all very much for coming along this evening. It has been wonderful to have you. With that said, be safe, be well, get a good night's sleep. We will probably see you tomorrow evening for more deep dungeon fun. Probably no Themis tomorrow. Action.
No, nor for a couple of weeks.
Well, Action was on today, and he was like,
"That's fine.
Yay! I can press the X button so I can fight." He injured himself at work, so he's recuperating for a little while.
I still say you should get him a pair of mitts for him in game.
Protect his hands.
Yes.
He'd kill us, but he'd find it hilarious too.
Yes. Oh yes.
With that said, I'm going to shoot you over to Sleeping Ferrets. You all be safe, be well, get a good night's sleep, and we will see you tomorrow.
Yes, everyone have a good night. Hope to see you here tomorrow evening.